Stay tuned for Emporia State football on the voice of the Hornets, Mix 104.9.
From historic Welch Stadium, Jones Field on the campus of Emporia State University, it is Emporia State Hornet football. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I'm Greg Ray, along with Ken Sellers and Ron Thomas for this NCAA Division II Playoff game between Emporia State and Minnesota Duluth. It's time now for our coin toss, brought to you by Bruce Davis Construction. For commercial dirt work, demolition, dirt hauling, and more, call Bruce Davis Construction at 342-5001. Let's go down to Ron Thomas at midfield for the flip of our coin.
All right, thanks, Greg. White hat today, Abram Anaya is having the teams introduce themselves. The Hornet captains, Landon Nault, Mitchell Foote, Cole Shanky, Eddie Vincent. As referee Anaya congratulating the teams on making it to the playoffs. He'll explain the heads and tails, what they look like on the playoff coin. Minnesota Duluth, as the visitors, will be able to make the call. The Bulldogs call tails. There's the flip, Greg. It's a head. And the Emporia State Hornets win the toss, Greg, and they defer. So that Hornet defense will get the first look this afternoon, guys.
Our coin toss brought to you by Bruce Davis Construction. For commercial dirt work, demolition, dirt hauling, and more, call Bruce Davis Construction at 342-5001. Time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by Greg Seibel, your Emporia Edward Jones financial advisor. At 526 commercial, Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Ken Sellers, what are your keys to a Hornet victory this afternoon?
Well, like I've said throughout this whole season, I think when you start the playoffs, it's defensively, you're going to have to play sound defense, and that's at every level. Those defensive guys are getting penetration, those linebackers tackling, and your corners covering. But you got to get turnovers as well. I think right now they're plus 17 in the turnover margin. I think you have to build on that, and offensively, those five guys up front are going to be huge. If you have to pass the ball to open up the run lanes, you got to protect the quarterback. But once you start running the ball, get those guys on the ground.
And Ron Thomas, what are your keys to a Hornet victory this afternoon?
Well, something that's carried the Hornets all year, Greg, winning that giveaway takeaway. That's been huge. And this defense, I think, if the defense shows up the way they have the past three games, to slow down or shut down this Duluth offense, you've got to like the Hornets' chances.
Our keys to the game brought to you by Greg Seibel, your Edward Jones financial advisor at 526 commercial. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. A beautiful blue sky, light breeze out of the north up to about 13 to 15 miles per hour. The temperature is 43 degrees. Feels like 38. Our game time temperature brought to you by Modern Air. They care about the only thing that you need the most, the air you breathe. Let Modern Air help you with all of your heating and cooling needs. Call them at 342-7577. And the kick from Emporia State taken in the end zone, and they'll take a knee and take the ball at the 25-yard line. Will the Bulldogs of Minnesota Duluth, dressed in their road whites, tops and bottoms with the maroon numbers and gold trim. They're led by quarterback Drew Bauer, a senior out of Intergrove Heights, Minnesota. He's 6'2", 215-pound, a senior. He was a first-team all-conference selection out of the Northern Sun North. They'll line up. Twin receivers off to the left. Tight end in the slot to the left. Single set back. Bauer takes the snap. Handoff goes to the running back, running to his left, carries it up across the 25 up to the 27-yard line. On the carry, Darren Walker. Gabe Cleveland making the tackle after a 2-yard gain. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
As Coach Hankins mentioned on Hornet Talk Monday, Gabe Cleveland had his best game of the year last year. If he played like that, Greg, this defense even goes to another level.
That it does. 4 down linemen for Emporia State, couple linebackers. Out of the shotgun, Bauer looking to throw, has some time over the middle, passes deflected and almost intercepted as J.P. Lorenz makes a diving attempt but comes up empty. J.P. Lorenz holding an NCAA football tournament record, 4 interceptions from a year ago. Remember, he had that forced fumble and recovery that he took in for a touchdown a year ago to start out the game at Minnesota State, Mankato. 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. They'll line up 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Walker the single setback. Back to pass. Bauer has some time over the middle. Pass is caught. Oh no, it's broken up. There on the coverage, Gabe Cleveland with help from Trey Dickerson as they were able to break up the pass over the middle. And an incomplete pass makes it 4th down for the Bulldogs. They'll have to punt from their own 27-yard line.
You know, that's something that's going to have to happen all day, those pass breakups. They're going to try and beat you down the field and run you side to side. That series right there, you had a good series out of your D-line right there. Trayvon Amons there getting off blocks and making tackles along with Gabe Cleveland there. And good pass breakups right there. Have to continue it throughout the whole game.
Here's the punt. Fair catch called for by Mitchell Foote, and he'll make the fair catch at the 42-yard line, and Emporia State will have the ball in really good field position to start this drive. No score, 14-13 to go here in the first quarter. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of a breeze to deal with today, but not much. But Duluth was punting into the wind, so Emporia State will have it behind them. That punt kind of hung up in the air. But, yeah, that pass defense, Gabe Cleveland, Trey Dickerson teaming up. I think Gabe got just a little piece of that, too. So, defensively, the Hornets very good on getting a 3 and out.
Hornet football brought to you by McKenzie Pest Control. Pest free the best it can be. Call them at 342-4222. On first down, little bubble screen out to the left side. Caught by Mo Williams. He's across the 45 and goes down at the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. And for Emporia State, that's as good as a running play. Get 3 yards. A little bit more, about 3.5. Hornets going with a quick hurry up. Braxton Marstall, the redshirt sophomore out of Emporia High School, takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Now throws it out to the left flats, caught by Mo Williams, but as soon as he makes the catch, he gets hit. Making the stop from his linebacking spot. Bo make that Ben McDonald. Ben McDonald, a senior out of Minnesota, and Bo Bates, who is a senior, also at the inside linebackers. 3rd down, 8 for Emporia State. Empty backfield for Braxton. Has some time to throw over the middle. Pass is going to be caught. Make it running a slant pattern. Making the catch will be Justin Brown. He'll make the catch at the Minnesota Duluth 35, and they mark him down there.
You know, that's just using your weapons right there. Justin ran a flawless slant route there, was able to get open, and he got the first down. Much needed first down.
Here's the first running play. Handoff goes to Landon Nault. He goes nowhere as he gets wrapped up and tossed down by Ben Bates, a first-team all-conference selection. He was the Defensive Player of the Year in the Northern Sun. No gain on the play. Makes it 2nd and 10 for Emporia State. Out of the pistol, Braxton with Landon Nault behind him. Lewis Daly. Now the Hornets will shift with 4 wideouts to the right. Mitchell Foote, Justin Brown, Lewis Daly. Here's a screen pass out to Lewis Daly. Gets some blocking downfield. He's across the 30-yard line, and he goes down at the 28-yard line. One of the defenders loses his helmet for Minnesota Duluth. That's Gus Wettig. He'll have to leave the field. It'll bring up 3rd down 4 for Emporia State after the gain of 6.
You know, that's another one of those little bubble screens or now screens that they like to run. They're, like you said, they're just as good as running plays. They're trying to get those edges there. Nice downfield blocking by those receivers. Out
of the backfield in motion, Landon Nault lines up wide to the right side this time. Braxton looking to throw, has time, far sideline. Pass is going to be caught for a first down by Mitchell Foote, and he goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line, and that puts Emporia State in the Lyon County State Bank red zone. Make banking easy. Lyon County State Bank has 3 locations and 13 ATMs, or download their mobile app, member FDIC. And this is not a good sign, as hobbling off the field is DeAndre Herron. He'll be replaced by Thomas O'Grady at right guard. 1st and 10 for Emporia State from the 15. Braxton play action, has time, throws it near sideline. Pass is going to be broken up. Intended for Mitchell Foote near sideline. Breaking up the pass from his cornerback spot, Bishop McDonald. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, a little late on the read by Braxton. That was Lewis Daly, actually, Greg. And Braxton waited too long. That was almost picked off, and if he would have got his hands on it, he could have went a long way with it. So the Hornets very lucky there.
Incomplete pass, fortunately, makes it 2nd and 10 from the Bulldog 15-yard line. Jalen Lowe now in at running back for Emporia State. He goes in motion off to the left side. On the handoff, no place to go for Landon Nault as he gets hit for a loss in the backfield.
Looks like a triple option play that they tried to set up right there. Bad read by Braxton there. The defense crashed in. He should have kept that ball. He could have had something going with him and Jalen for that quarterback-pitch relationship there.
Loss of 3 on the play makes it 3rd and 13. Lewis Daly wide to the right side. 3 receivers to the left. Landon Nault in the backfield. Hornet receivers looking to the sideline. Now they get set. On 3rd down, Braxton play action, has some time. Now he's being chased out of the pocket. He's going to run the ball. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He gets knocked into the end zone. Touchdown, Emporia State! A 16-yard, make that an 18-yard touchdown run by Braxton Marstall, and Emporia State scores first.
You know, that was a very good first drive there by the offense there. But you got to credit number 64, Jared Stasny there. They looked like up front. They went with a twist up front. The defensive tackle got loose and was chasing Braxton. It was a nice awareness by Jared, chipping that guy and giving Braxton the free run into the end zone.
As Emporia State puts together a scoring drive, they started from their own 42-yard line. And Braxton Marstall scores his 8th rushing touchdown of the season, and the extra point attempt is good by Austin Morton, the school record holder for a point after touchdowns. He makes his 47th of the season. And Emporia State leads at 7-0 with 10:51 to play in the first quarter. Hornet football brought to you by PT Associates. They have 7 physical therapists, including 2 licensed athletic trainers to manage your athletic injuries. PT Associates of Emporia, 12th and Industrial. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU. At Emporia State University, you can investigate your interests, discover your dreams, and pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Food production chain.
KFFX Emporia, today's best hits. Mix 104.9.
Back at Welch Stadium along with Ron Thomas and Ken Sellers. Ensuing kickoff. Down in the end zone, and Minnesota Duluth will take the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. As Emporia State puts together a scoring drive as they take the early 7-0 lead over the Bulldogs of Minnesota Duluth. Working out of an empty backfield, Drew Bauer looking over the Hornet defense. Brings a receiver in motion. Jason Bolts keeping the ball will be Bauer, and he goes nowhere. Loses yardage. Is there to meet him. Make sure he doesn't gain any yardage. Deandre Glover, the senior out of Hempstead, Texas.
Looks like they did a little fly sweep, read option type motion right there. The quarterback kept the ball. Nice job by Deandre there, staying home and not being fooled by that handoff.
2nd down and 12, or 2nd down and 11 after a loss of 1. Darren Walker will be the single setback. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Bauer takes the snap, looks to throw, has time, now being flushed from the pocket. Now he's going to get hit. He's going to be sacked back on the 20-yard line. This time it'll be Trayvon Amons for a loss of 4 to make it 3rd down and 15 for the Bulldogs. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Tell you what, that's a Simon Sound football right there, as that defensive line really has come to play so far today, Greg. They know that quarterback can take off and run, so they have to contain him and not over-pursue, and that's just what they've done.
They'll go with 3 down linemen, but they also have a couple of defensive linemen standing up. In fact, the defensive ends stand up. Back to pass. Bauer has some time. The pass is going to be caught. What a great catch made by Bo Bofferding as he makes the catch at the 40-yard line. He went high to grab it, and he got hit by a couple of defenders. He came down with possession of it, and it's a first down for Minnesota Duluth, a gain of 20 on the play.
You know, they sent four right there. The three guys and it looks like a nickel that came in on the blitz. You know, they kind of handled it up front. Got to be sound in the defensive back end, especially on 3rd and 13 or 14, and get the quick possession back to your offense.
Draw play, handoff straight ahead. Darren Walker gets tripped up as he gets to the line of scrimmage, and then he goes down after a gain of 3. Let's go back down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, defense had an opportunity to really come up and knock that pass away because there wasn't a lot on that football, guys. He kind of floated it up there. His accuracy was there, but I'll tell you what, the Hornets had plenty of time to try to get to that.
2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs of Minnesota Duluth from their own 43-yard line. Under center, Bauer handoff straight ahead. No place to go for Darren Walker as he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He may gain a yard on the play as they mark his forward progress to the 44. That makes it 3rd and 6.
You know, that's that swarm defense mentality right there. You know, your linebackers, Cole Shanky, Gabe Cleveland, and those guys up front, they came in there and they stopped that at the line of scrimmage there. That's what you want to see out of your defense.
Twin receivers left, twin receivers right for Minnesota Duluth. Single setback, Walker out of the shotgun, Bauer. Checks the defense. Hornets now show linebacker blitz. Here they come. Bauer to throw, far sideline. Pass is caught by Bofferding. He'll make the catch at the 50-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down after a gain of 6. A little down and out to the sideline that time. And Minnesota Duluth with their 2nd first down of this drive. 7:51 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Emporia State.
You know, those types of routes right there, they're kind of hard to defend, especially with leverage right there. Looks like the defensive back had inside leverage there, which made it easy when the quarterback threw it out to the wide receiver.
On first down, now 2 backs in the backfield along with Bauer. Running play goes to Bofferding, looking for some running room. He carries it across midfield into Emporia State territory and goes down at the 47-yard line of Emporia State after a gain of 3. And Bo Bofferding out of Marshall, Minnesota, was an all-conference selection at 3 positions. He was a first-team returner and a second-team running back receiver. He has 7 touchdown pass receptions and 12 rushing touchdowns on the year. 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. From the Emporia State 46-yard line, play action for Bauer looking to throw. Now he rolls out to his right. He's going to run the ball, and he gets ushered out of bounds just shy of the first down stick as he's marked out of bounds at the Emporia State 41-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 for Minnesota Duluth.
A little play action fake right there. The linebackers weren't full. They quickly got back, but who was on the quarterback right there? Quarterback had a free run to the outside. I think Gabe Cleveland took a little bit longer to react there and cause a manageable 3rd and 1 for the offense.
Out of the power eye, handoff straight ahead. That goes to Walker, and Walker will have a first down as he carries it across the 40 down to the 38-yard line for a gain of 3, and that'll move the chains once again. Hornet football brought to you by Emporia State University, changing lives for the common good. So Minnesota Duluth has quietly put together a drive here that started at their own 25-yard line. 3rd first down of this drive. Twin receivers left, single receiver right. Walker in the backfield with Bauer. Bauer looking to throw, fakes it. Now he's going to go deep. He has a receiver that's open, and he makes the catch. Making the catch will be Bolts, and Bolts will take it in. Touchdown. That time, J.P. Lawrence was playing the ball instead of the receiver, and he missed on the ball, and Bolts will score his first, or make that 8th touchdown catching the football. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
I'll wait till the extra point's over, Greg.
As they line up in this swinging gate. Looking like they're going to go for two. Snap back, and they will. They option it back. Throw it to Bauer. Bauer looking to throw. He's being chased. He throws it to the end zone. It's knocked away. Incomplete. The two-point conversion, no good. Gabe Cleveland chasing Bauer. Hit him as he threw the pass, and the ball gets knocked down in the end zone, and Emporia State leads it 7-6.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to go with a little trickery right there. Looked like they tried to run a little spoof off of what Houston did on Thursday night against Louisville. That long snapper, since he's the end man on the line of scrimmage, he's an eligible receiver right there. And they tried to fake them out with the reverse, and then they were going to throw it to their long snapper there. So nice recovery there by that field goal unit team right there, getting the block to prevent the extra 2 points.
Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Fort sideline update.
Yeah, great. J.P. Lawrence actually was playing the man, not the ball. He didn't know where the ball was. If he would have looked up and saw the football, he could have picked that. He had all kinds of time, and he was just staring at the receiver, right at his helmet, and that football was floating up there, and J.P. ran right by it. And, he almost knocked it out inadvertently with his body, but the Bulldog was there to pick up the pass, and that ended up being easy 6, so J.P. had no idea where that football was.
Makes it 7-6 Emporia State. As the Hornets get set to receive the kick, there's an end-over-end kick. It'll be a short kick, fielded at the 17-yard line, up to the 20, 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. On the return for Emporia State, Dylan Lohr, as he'll give Emporia State pretty good field position. With 5:54 to play here in the first quarter, Hornets leading 7-6. Hornet football brought to you by Bunge North America, enhancing lives by improving the global agribusiness and food production chain. Let's go back down to Ron Thomas real quick.
Yeah, starting tackle Deandre Heron still on the sidelines. He's been walking and running, trying to get the kink look like his right knee, but it does look like he at some point will be able to get back in. We hope.
That's good to know. On first down, play action. Braxton over the middle. Pass is going to be caught. What a catch, and unable to hang on to it was Reese Richards. He came down with it but couldn't hang on to it. It's an incomplete pass. It would have been a completion for 20 yards, but he couldn't hang on to the pass. So it'll bring up second down for Emporia State. 2nd and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Play action, Braxton. Here comes a blitz. He throws it down near sideline. Justin Brown can't run underneath it as Braxton lofted that one down the near sideline. And Justin Brown, if he gets underneath that one, he's got a big play. Lewis Daly was down the near sideline. So it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, it looks like on that play, Duluth brought a little bit of blitz, a corner blitz right there, and I don't know if Braxton felt it or anything like that. It could have affected that pass, but that was a big opportunity missed right there by the offense.
Makes it 3rd and 10 for Emporia State. Braxton out of the shotgun. Landon Knowlton in the backfield with him. Play action. Steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle. Pass is going to be caught for a first down by Mitchell Foot in traffic. First down, Hornets from the 45-yard line of Minnesota Duluth, gain of 15.
That's what you want to see out of your quarterback right there. They brought the blitz, and he stayed in the pocket and threw a zinger there to Mitch.
1st and 10 for Emporia State, leading 7-6. 5:25 to play here in the first quarter. From the Minnesota 45-yard line, Braxton play action. Blitz picked up. Pass is going to be knocked away, intended for Justin Brown, and stepping right in front of it to knock it away for Minnesota Duluth from his safety spot, make that the cornerback, Mitchell Johnson Martin. Read that one well.
Yeah, got to be quicker on his decision-making right there. Braxton stared down Justin there, and they're able to step in front of it for an incompletion.
2nd and 10 for Emporia State from the Bulldog 45-yard line. Landon Knowlton in the backfield with him. 3 wide outs to the left, single receiver to the right. Braxton takes the snap. Pass is going to be caught on the run. Caught by Justin Brown. He's going to take, Lewis Daly for the touchdown. Lewis Daly catches the pass for a touchdown, a 45-yard scoring strike, and that's covering some real estate. If you're thinking of buying or selling your home, call Jeff Dabb or Bree Williams of Eck Real Estate. At 341 sold, that's 341-7653.
What a nice job there by Lewis Daly, getting loose there over the defender there, and was able to get free, and just Braxton Marsall delivered a strike to Lewis there and able to take it from 45 yards out and get 7 more points on his board. That's what you want to see out of this offense. That's the fast start that we've been waiting to see this whole season, and it couldn't come at a better time.
The extra point is up, and it is good. 5:07 to play, first quarter, 14-0, Emporia State with the lead over Minnesota Duluth. And this, or 14-6, excuse me.
6 looks like 0.
I need to make sure my trifocals aren't causing blurred vision. As the Hornets lead at 14-6 with 5:07 to play in this first quarter, as Emporia State striking with their first 2 possessions this afternoon as they get set to kick it off again to the Bulldogs of Minnesota Duluth. And so far, this offense has been almost right on.
And, you know, we said in pregame that, they're going to have to run the ball. And, I mean, they haven't done that. And I feel like this is an offense that, they run it when they need to or when they have to. It's pass first with this offense. And I think, that's something that's good for them. But I think later down on the road, you're going to have to be able to run the ball. And I think they're going to probably come back to it. Maybe that's why they're running it, or passing the ball so much so that they can open up those run lanes.
Here's the kick from Justin Marche, returned from the 3-yard line up to the 15, the 20, the 25, and that's as far as Bofferding will get on his return. So he gets it out to the 25-yard line where he would have had the ball to start this drive. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 14-6 Emporia State. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Good Hornet offense has been very fluid, guys. And Greg, check out their proficiency on third down. It has been dynamite here in the first quarter.
That it has. As Minnesota Duluth takes over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Bauer, the quarterback, handoff straight ahead. That goes to Walker. Walker, maybe a gain of 3 yards as he runs into Emporia State's Trayvon Amons.
Yeah, that was a nice job there by Trey, reading the blocks and getting over there and beating the guard there before he got in the hole to make that tackle. Just got to get him down sooner. Yeah, initial contact was made at the line of scrimmage. The running back was still able to get 3 or 4 yards there.
Gain of 4 on the play makes it 2nd and 6. Bauer with 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Looking to throw Bauer. Near sideline, pass is going to be caught at the 40-yard line. Making the catch, Jason Bolts, and Bolts into Emporia State territory. He'll go down at the 48-yard line as Gabe Cleveland and Josh Monagudo make the tackle for Emporia State, but a big conversion for Minnesota Duluth. Hornet football brought to you by Clint Boyer Autoplex, Emporia's destination for new Toyota, Dodge, pre-owned vehicles and service. Find them online at clintboyerauto.com. 4:07 to go here in the first quarter, 14-6 Emporia State. Duluth has the ball 1st and 10 at the Emporia State 48-yard line. On a quarterback keeper, Bauer carries it down to the 44-yard line for a gain of 2. The bottom of the pile for Emporia State, Eddie Vincent. First team all-conference lineman for Emporia State.
And that was a nice job there by Colin Fricky there. Wasn't fooled again. I think they practiced that a lot in practice, not being fooled by the fake handoff there and watching where the ball goes. Colin Fricky was right there to take the quarterback down for only a minimal gain.
Bofferdine Ritchie wide to the right side, to the left side, Bolts. Looking to throw, Bauer being pressured, throws the ball on the screen, and it's caught, and then down goes, or it's an incomplete pass. Unable to hang on to it, Darren Walker, the running back, as they tried to set up the screen, but the Hornets had the blitz on that time, and an incomplete pass makes it 3rd down and 8-4. The Bulldogs from the Emporia State 46-yard line.
That was a perfect call for the blitz that they sent. But the pressure was too fast. Those guys they're speedy guys up front there. It kind of rushed the quarterback, and the quarterback wasn't ready to make that throw, which caused that incompletion.
Two wideouts left, two wideouts right. Bauer to throw on third down. Flush from the pocket, throws in the flats. Going to be caught for a first down at the Emporia State 38-yard line. Making the catch will be Nate Rickey, 6 foot, 185-pound junior out of Stillwater, Minnesota. And you talk about Emporia State getting first downs and completing plays when they need to. This Minnesota Duluth offense has also been doing that this afternoon.
You know, I did a little film study last night, and I saw that Drew Bauer is good at he's good at multiple things, but one of the things that he's good at is finding holes. Him and his receivers are good at finding holes in the zone, and right there they found a hole in the zone, and he threaded that needle there for the completion and the first down.
Minnesota Duluth using a timeout here. Comes with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Emporia State leading 14-6. Duluth has the ball 1st and 10 at the Emporia State 37-yard line.
You know, it looks like, we have a contrasting team here. You have your up-tempo type offense for Emporia State, and you have your pro-style, slow, methodical type offense, for Minnesota Duluth. And along with different defenses, you have your 33 stack with Minnesota Duluth and your basic 4-2 with Emporia 4-3, I think, with Emporia State there. A lot of contrasting, styles on each team, and I think we're in for a treat today.
Other scores in the first half: Sioux Falls leading Azusa Pacific 21-7. Central Missouri leading Harding 14-7. Here it's 14-6 Emporia State. Duluth has the ball, 1st and 10 at the Emporia State 37-yard line. Empty backfield for Bauer. Twin receivers left, single receiver right. Bauer looking to throw, has some time, throws it near sideline to the numbers. Caught by Bolts, and Bolts then gets taken out of bounds at the 27-yard line. That'll be close to a first down. And let's see where they put it down. It will be a first down for Minnesota Duluth. As the officials kind of realize that it is a first down, so they'll need to move the chains.
Trey Dixon on that play was playing at least 10 yards off the ball, and they realize if you're going to play 10 yards and when the ball snapped, continue to backpedal, that's a quick curl route. That's a quick 10 yards right there. They're seeing that, and they're taking advantage of it. Trey has to be able to move up or have a quicker reaction, on those curl routes.
1st and 10 for Duluth from the Emporia State 27. Twin receivers off to the right, single receiver to the left. Double tights for quarterback Drew Bauer. Bauer takes a snap, looks to throw. Far sideline pass is going to be incomplete. Tried to thread the needle across the way. Intended receiver is Bo Bofferding. And that time, Josh Montagudo had that one read well. If that pass was maybe a little more thrown behind the receiver, he could have had an interception there.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Josh. They went with double tight, 6-man protection there. And Josh did a good job of reading that flaring receiver there. Could have almost had that interception there. Could have been a big turnover in this game.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Again, Bauer looking to throw. Some time, far sideline. Pass is going to be caught. Nice job. Another curl route ran across the way that time. Making the catch will be Nate Rickey. And that'll move the chains once again for Minnesota Duluth.
If you're playing 10 yards off the ball, and then when the ball is snapped, you backpedal back, they're going to take that every single time. You have to be able to play up and not worry about trying to get beat deep.
1st and 10 for Duluth from the Emporia State 16-yard line. 2:11 to go here in the first quarter, 14-6 Emporia State. Twin receivers left, single receiver right. Bauer looking to throw a little screen pass, and it's caught by Walker, and he's going to take it in, touchdown. This time, Emporia State didn't cover the screen pass as well, and Walker catches the pass and takes it in from 16 yards out on the screen pass. Emporia State got some pressure on Bauer, but not enough to break up the pass, and Minnesota Duluth adds 6 more to their total, and they'll bring on the kicking team to try the extra point here.
Just a simple middle screen there. It looked like Gabe Cleveland, I think, was there to make that tackle, but the blocker got on him. He released from the line of scrimmage. I think the guard released from the line of scrimmage and blocked him for an easy touchdown.
And the extra point is good. That makes it 14-13 Emporia State with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. So Emporia State scores with their first two possessions, and Minnesota Duluth scores with their second and third possession of the afternoon.
You know, it's 4 versus 5. It's always going to be it's a pretty even match game, and I think both teams, they're different in their styles, but in the way that they've gotten here, they both rattled off 10 straight wins to get here. They're competitive in nature, and I think this is going to come out in this game, and it's only going to get better from here. It's going to come down to whose defense tightens down the best here. We got to fix those cushions that the corners are giving, and those receivers are running those quick curl routes there and just taking 10 yards down the field. Have to be able to play man defense, press up on those guys, and stop those curls and make them work for what's coming, or make them work for the yards down the field.
As Emporia State gets set to receive the kick, it's a short kick. It'll be fielded at the 19-yard line. Mo Williams on the return, still on his feet. He carries it across the 25 up to the 28-yard line, and Emporia State will get the ball to start the drive there. As the Hornets will see if they can't put together another scoring drive here as they take over the ball first and 10 from their own 28-yard line with 1:55 to play here in the first quarter. Emporia State playing with the wind at their back here in this first quarter. On first down, Braxton sends 3 wide out to the left, 1 to the right. Takes the snap, play action. Now he's going to run the ball himself. Gets tackled from behind. He'll gain no yardage on the play. Is coming up from behind to tackle him from his linebacking spot. That will be Ben McDonald.
And, right there they went with a 33 stack defense. And all the film that I've watched, they use that 33 defense, but one of those guys is usually walked up there to aid in run support.
Here comes the blitz this time, and down goes Braxton Marstall as Dre Greer, first team all-conference defender, makes the tackle for a loss back at the 19-yard line.
Looks like they tried to set up a screen there. Just some miscommunication, I think, between the wide receivers and Braxton. There, it just too much time was given up. There should have been a quick hitting screen there to get up the field. They gave time for the nose guard up front. That's a big boy. A lot of time there to give him to get up the field and make that sack.
Makes it 3rd and 13, or 3rd and 19 for Emporia State. Braxton Marstall to throw, has time, steps up, he throws the ball down the field. The pass is going to be caught for a first down. Great catch made. Jalen Lowe makes the catch at the Emporia State 47-yard line.
3rd and 19, there's not too many plays that you can call there. You're literally just running your receivers down the field there. But nice job up front. Those guys held up, and the Hornet offense is moving fast.
Now the quick pass to the far flat. It's going to be caught by Mitchell Foote, and Mitchell carries it all the way down to the Minnesota Duluth 47-yard line, or 48-yard line. It'll be a first down for Emporia. Nope, not quite a first down for Emporia State. Running play, handoff, Landon Alt bounces off to the left. He'll have the first down as he carries it across the 45 down to the 38-yard line, and they'll stop the clock with 11 seconds to go in the quarter. But what a great catch by Jalen Lowe.
Yeah, it was a nice catch. Nice route by him, too.
I'm not sure what. One of the coaches from Minnesota Duluth is out there on the field talking to the officials, and not sure what they're talking about. As there's some confusion on the sideline.
They move fast, so it couldn't be a substitution.
No. Nice student crowd across the way this afternoon cheering on their fellow students.
It's the best we've seen all year.
Yep. Let's see what the official has to say. Now, I couldn't hear what he said, so we are kind of in the dark. And the Hornets, they had the first down. They didn't get the chains moved. Part of it is the officials didn't indicate it was a first down. So the officiating crew not doing a real good job of indicating first down or not. It looked like they had the first down from where the ball was marked, but the officials aren't saying first down and telling the chain gang to move the chain. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, they've been slow to have this first down chains moved a couple of times here today. So, yeah, the officiating crew has been just a little bit slow, and that's unfortunate because Emporia State had that first down, it looked like.
Our sideline updates brought to you by John North Ford, Lincoln, Nissan, sales parts and service since 1963. First and 10, or second down and 5 for Emporia State. And the officials are going to let the clock come to an end, and that'll bring an end to the first quarter of play. 15 minutes in the book. Emporia State leads at 14-13. Hornet football brought to you by Sears, your local hometown store in Emporia that carries Craftsman, Kenmore, GE, Whirlpool, Sony, Maytag, and much more, all under one roof at 511 Commercial, downtown Emporia. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU. Emporia State University. All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus. Around town. All around. You're gonna love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Your home for Hornet sports. Today's best hits. Mix 104.9.
On second down, Braxton Marstall's going to get sacked back at the 45-yard line. Couldn't find anybody open, and he'll lose yardage back to the 45-yard line of Minnesota Duluth. It'll bring up third down and 12 for Emporia State. As that time the Bulldogs were able to get some pressure up front.
You know, they brought more than what they could protect for Braxton right there, and it didn't help that those defensive backs did a nice job of covering up those receivers.
On third down, Braxton, 3 wideouts to the right, single receiver to the left, play action. Has some time, throws the ball over the middle, pass is caught by Mitchell Foote, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. He makes the catch at the 34-yard line. He'll be shy by a yard. It'll bring up 4th and 1 for Emporia State.
Past the 50, they usually like to go for it here on 4th down, and it's playoff football, so I expect nothing less from Coach Higgins to tell those guys up front, this is where the game is. You 5 guys got to be able to protect if you throw it, got to be able to create those run lanes if you run it.
Under center goes Braxton Marstall. Takes the snap. He'll carry the ball himself. He gets hit and driven back. I don't think he gets the first down as he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. He tried to bounce off to the left, and the defense was waiting for him, and he doesn't get to the 37-yard line or 38-yard or 33-yard line, and they'll measure it here, I believe, just to make sure, but I don't believe he got forward progress.
Usually those quarterback things, you usually see those quarterbacks, they like to bounce it and find those holes right there. And they had a nice surge there by the left side of that offensive line, but they were able to adjust quickly there and tackle Braxton before he was able to get that first down. Braxton has to, if he takes that quarterback sneak, just go forward right there and rely on those guys up front to get a big enough push. Shouldn't have stayed behind his left guard, Jared Stasny there. Got a nice little push there. Could have had the first down.
But he is going to be about half of a yard shy, picking up the first down, and Minnesota Duluth gets their first hold of the afternoon, and they'll take over the ball at the Minnesota Duluth 34-yard line. 13:44 to play second quarter, 14-13, Emporia State with a lead. Hornet football brought to you by McKenzie Pest Control. Pest free the best it can be. They're your authorized firm for the Centricon Colony Elimination System. Call them at 342-4222. Well, the last two times Duluth has had the ball, they've scored. See if the Hornet defense can rise to the occasion here. Bauer out of the shotgun, play action, looking to throw. He's throwing the ball down the field. The pass is going to be caught for a first down at the Minnesota Duluth 47-yard line and going out of bounds at the 48 after making the catch. I believe that was Bo Bofferding. So a first down for the Bulldogs.
And that's the same old story. Number 42, Trey Dixon's playing 10 yards off the ball, and he's backpedaling as soon as that ball is snapped. There, every single time that he's done that, they've run those quick little curl routes, and they're getting 10 yards off of it.
On first down from the 48 of Duluth, the Bulldogs will snap the ball too wide to the right as they move from right to left, or left to right on the quarterback keeper. Bauer breaks one tackle and carries it across midfield and finally goes down at the Emporia State 48-yard line. Coming up and making the tackle from his linebacking spot, it'll be A.J. West. Or from his corner spot will be A.J. West. Or make that Cole Shanky on the tackle, excuse me.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Cole there. But Gabe Cleveland there got the initial hit there. Should have wrapped up there. Could have had him for little gain there, but nice job by Cole getting that tackle.
Gain of 4 makes it 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Bauer looking to throw, throws it down the far sideline. The pass is going to be caught. What a great adjustment made that time by Jason Bolts. The pass was thrown a little bit behind him. He had step-for-step coverage from Trey Dickerson, and he kind of put on the air brakes and came back and jumped up and made the catch. He goes down at the Emporia State 27-yard line.
You know, that's Trey Dickerson right there. He came up there. He had good coverage, initial good coverage there, but there you go again where we're playing the man and not the ball. Should have looked up, and he could have saw that and probably batted that ball down.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Out of the shotgun. Bauer, running play, goes no place as Darren Walker gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. So he carries it down to the 26-yard line. Makes it 2nd down and 9 for Duluth. So they are moving from north to south, left to right as we view it here in the press box at Jones Field, Welch Stadium. 11:41 to go here in the second quarter, 14-13 Emporia State. Kind of what we expected. On 2nd down, Bauer takes the snap, looks to throw, has some tight pumps. Now he's going to roll out, looking to throw the ball, and he throws it away. As he was being chased by Gabe Cleveland. It's an incomplete pass, makes it 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
You know, right there they went with another 6-man protection there, slide protection. Everyone's sliding to the left or to the right. Right there they slide it left. If I was a D lineman there, usually what you're taught is to work against the grain. So if they're sliding left, you need to work right and make sure that so that you can get pressure on the quarterback there. But nice job there by Gabe pursuing the quarterback and making him throw it out of bounds.
3 wide outs to the right this time, 2 to the left. Low snap picked up by Bauer, has time. Now he's being flushed from the pocket, looking to throw. He gets hit, and he goes down back to the 29-yard line. Eddie Vincent getting some defensive help also from Trayvon Amons, and a loss all the way back to the 28-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down and 11 for the Bulldogs, and they'll bring on the field goal team.
You know, with this D-line, usually what they wanted to do is contain the quarterback there. They lost contain there, and he was able to run out to his right. But nice job by the D-line recovering, and Eddie Vincent there getting the sack along with Trayvon Amons.
That'll be a 45-yard attempt. The field goal try will be no good. He doesn't have enough air underneath it, and it falls way short, and Emporia State holds. As Tyler McLaughlin doesn't even get close to the uprights, so the Hornet defense able to hold, and they'll get the ball back, leading 14-13 with 10:41 to play, second quarter. Hornet football brought to you by the Emporia Convention and Visitors Bureau, located in the Tressler Business Center at 719 Commercial. See them for help with meetings, conventions, and special event planning. Call 342-1803.
This is, 4 versus 5, like we said. This is going to be a good matchup there. Minnesota Duluth's defense stopped the Hornet offense on 4th and 1, and the defense here for Emporia State stopped them from getting 3 points. We're in for a treat today.
Braxton Marshall fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle, caught by Reese Richards, the super back, and he makes the catch. He goes down at the 36-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8, making it 2nd down and 2 for Emporia State.
I get now why they call it a super back right there, because that was a super run there by Reese. He had one man draped all on his back. He took him for a ride there for a couple yards. So nice job there by Reese.
Landon Nolt lines up behind Braxton Marstall. 3 wide outs. Out to the right side. Now Reese Richards comes up and lines in at a tight end. Running play straight ahead, Landon Nolt. He carries it up to the 40-yard line, and that'll be a gain of 4 yards and a first down for Emporia State. Coming up to make the stop defensively will be the cornerback, Mitchell Johnson Martin. But a first down for Emporia State.
A little power running play right there. They pull it left guard Jarrett Stasny right there. And that's what you want to see, those little 3, 4, 5-yard runs. You don't need a home run hitter there. Just need to get those short little runs there, and that's going to pay off in the long run.
1st and 10 for Emporia State from their own 40-yard line. Braxton takes the snap, play action. Has time, he throws the ball down the field. Mo Williams catches it in stride. He's off to the races. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Emporia State. A 60-yard touchdown pass and catch from Braxton Marshall to Mo Williams. And the Hornets add 6 more.
Simple slide protection up front there, 6-man slide protection. That was Mo on the defender, 1-on-1, and he just outran him right there. Mo, the speedster, the track star there, got the speed going and was able to catch that ball and score.
And that's covering some serious real estate. If you're thinking of buying or selling your home, call Jeff, Deb, and Bree Williams of Eck Real Estate at 341-SOLD. That's 341-7653. On to attach the extra point. Austin Morton, snap is back, placement down, the kick is up, and it is good. And Emporia State leads at 21-13 with 9:26 to play in the second quarter. Hornet football brought to you by Evco Wholesale Foods, Kansas' largest family-owned and operated food service distributor. Support Kansas businesses. Evco Wholesale Foods, the Kansas distributor of choice. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU. At Emporia State University, you can investigate your interests, discover your dreams, and pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Black and gold, through and through. Mix 104.9.
Back at Welch Stadium, and a kickoff return for a touchdown for Minnesota Duluth. A 80-yard kickoff return for Minnesota Duluth's Jason Bolts as he tight-roped the sideline all the way in for a touchdown. Not what you wanted to give up after taking the lead at 21-19.
No, and I mean, when you work so hard to get that lead there, you built that lead, got to be able to give a chance for your defense there. Every single phase of the game counts, and that includes special teams there. Just bad coverage by that kickoff unit.
And the extra point attempt is up, and it is good. And it's 21-20 Emporia State with 9:15 to go. And now Emporia State offense is going to have to get that lead right back after the Hornet offense put together a drive. And a 90-yard kickoff return for Minnesota Duluth by Jason Bolts. And right now the difference in this bowl game is a missed extra point attempt on the first touchdown for Minnesota Duluth, as the Bulldogs are keeping the pressure on Emporia State in this ball game.
And this game wasn't going to be a clear runaway either way from either Emporia State or Minnesota Duluth. I mean, both teams are very talented there, and both teams at times have flexed their muscles. So like I said, it's going to have to be who is going to maintain the best level of balance here on all three phases of the game: offense, defense, and special teams. There, right now, the Hornets kickoff team didn't do that well on that return right there. So now they have to be able to make up that. Got to be able to score touchdowns here, and got to be able to give your defense a chance so that they can get the ball back to the offense.
Now Emporia State will be receiving this kick. Here's the approach. It's going to be a squib kick, and fielding it on the bounce at the 8-yard line, up to the 25, up to the 28-yard line. Dylan Lohr on the return, so gets a nice little return. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, the special teams, especially the coverage crews, have been very good, much of this football season. But, boy, that is a big breakdown right there, as anytime you can scamper 90 yards and not have a hand laid on you is not good coverage. And I'm sure that Nathan Lindsay, the special teams coach, got some shoring up to do there. And Coach Higgins said there really wasn't a comeback or a return specialist that you said do not kick to, but they're good enough to get it done.
Yes, they are, as the touchdown return, kickoff return gives the Bulldogs within one. So the Hornets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Back to pass, Braxton steps up in the pocket, looking to throw near sideline. It overshoots his intended receiver, Jalen Lowe, who was open momentarily. And what do we have? Do we have a penalty marker?
Yep.
We do. Let's see who that's going to be on. It's in the backfield, and it looks like this is going to be on Emporia State. This would, I believe, be the first penalty of the ball game.
Yeah, it's been pretty clean so far.
That it has. They call a personal foul on Emporia State.
I think he said 72.
It was 72.
And that would be Dane Riley. Wonder what he did.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, and that'll move the ball back to the Emporia State 14-yard line, half the distance.
Put down two.
And it happened after the play, so as Ron mentioned, a loss of down, so it's 2nd down for Emporia State and 24. Braxton on 2nd down, looking to throw. He's going to get hit and drop for a loss back at the 12-yard line. Couldn't find anybody to throw it to, and the defensive coverage that time, and tackle made by free safety Bill Atkins.
Well, it looked like they tried to go again with that little triple option that they did earlier in the game there, but that, the pitch relationship between Braxton and Jalen, I think Jalen was a little bit too wide right there. Didn't really give Braxton a chance to pitch it out. He would have had to, toss it over the defender's head just to get it to him.
Antonio Brown now in at running back for Emporia State. On 3rd down and 26. Braxton to throw. Here comes the blitz. He steps up. He's going to get sacked. Back at the 5-yard line on the safety blitz that time. Bill Atkins hits him and drops him for a loss all the way back at the 5, and the Hornets will have to send on the punt team, and they'll be punting into a northerly breeze deep in their own territory, and Minnesota Duluth is going to end up with really good field position.
That's a simple six-man protection right there. They kept Reese, the superback, in there. He joined the end of the line of scrimmage right there with the offensive line there. That should have been Reese's man. He should have picked that guy up and could have avoided that sack.
Here's a little squib kick by Justin Marche and bounces it all the way out to the 45-yard line. No return opportunity for Nate Rickey as the Hornet punt coverage team got down the field in a hurry. But Minnesota Duluth will get great field position as they'll start this drive at the Emporia State 46-yard line. 7:41 to play here in the second quarter. 21-20, Emporia State with a lead. Hornet football brought to you by Bunge North America, enhancing lives by improving the global agribusiness and food production chain. Out of the shotgun, Bauer play action, looking to throw, has some time. The pass is caught in the flat. As soon as it's caught, the tackle is made. Making the catch will be Nate Rickey, making the tackle, Trey Dickerson. But a gain of 8 on the play, down to the Emporia State 38-yard line. Makes it 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs. As Rickey heads wide to the left, twin receivers to the right side, Bofferding and Bolts. Little draw play, handoff to Wallace. He gets hit in the backfield and gets tossed down as Trayvon Amons grabs a hold of him and tosses him for no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that was a nice job there by Trey, keeping his eyes in the backfield right there and following the running back. He wasn't fooled by the fake there by the quarterback. He was able to track down the running back for a very little gain.
As the Hornet faithful come to their feet on 3rd and 2 from the Emporia State 38-yard line. Twin receivers off to the right, single receiver to the left, tied in the slot to the right side. Darren Walker in the backfield. Snap back to Bauer, looking to throw. Has some time. Now he steps up in the pocket. He's going to go down as he gets tackled for a sack. And making the sack will be Donovan Walker. And it brings up 4th down for the Bulldogs on a loss of 1.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Donovan right there. Not giving up on the play. He saw the quarterback try to scale the pocket there. He abandoned his rush there and was able to get that sack. So nice job by Donovan there, being aware and getting the sack for what looked like what could have been a simple swing and momentum here. They kind of snuffed that out.
And Minnesota Duluth will punt the ball away. And the officials are stopping the clock. Let's go down to Ron Thomas real quick in this John North Ford sideline update.
I don't know what they're doing again, Greg. They stopped play and they've stopped the clock.
Now they bring in the punter because they had dropped Nate
Well,
Rickey.
yeah, but I have no idea why they stopped the football game, stopped the clock. It's there have been some herky-jerky action from the officiating crew here today.
That indeed. Mitchell Foote stands at his own 10-yard line to receive this punt from Cameron Hausman, and he booms this one straight up in the air, and it goes out of bounds. Not a great punt at all. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
That's because Trayvon Amons got a hand on it, Greg, and he can't believe he didn't block it. I mean, he was right there. So that punt was partially deflected, and that's why it went absolutely nowhere. But he was wondering, man, how did I miss all of that? Because I think he ended up going by the punter a little bit.
Yeah, I think he got that one hand out there. Tried to, avoid hitting the punter there, got that one hand and affected that punt.
So the Hornets have it 1st and 10. They marked it out of bounds at the 35, make it the 36-yard line. 5:32 to go here in the second quarter. Emporia State leading 21-20.
Is that a 3-yard punt?
Uh-huh.
Yes. On 1st down, running play. Antonio Brown, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Looks like things are getting a little bit chippy down there. Like the referee blew his whistle there, and they continue to try and bring Antonio down to the ground.
Loss of a half a yard on the play, so it makes it 2nd down. We'll call it 10.5. 3 wide out to the left, 1 to the right. Braxton out of the shotgun with Antonio Brown in the backfield with him. Braxton claps his hands, takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. He throws it far sideline. Receiver open. Catch at the 40. Back to the middle of the field. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Emporia State. Lewis Daly catches it, and the Hornets burn them from 65 yards away.
Simple man-on-man coverage right there, one-on-one, and Lewis Daly got the best of that defender there. He simply outran him, just like the Mo Williams touchdown, simply outran the defender, and once he caught the ball, he put the Jets on and got that score.
And that is covering some serious real estate. If you're thinking of buying or selling your home, call Jeff, Deb, and Bree Williams of Eck Real Estate at 341-SOLD. That's 341-7653. On to attach the extra point. Austin Morton out of the hold of Braxton Marstall. Snap is back from Reed Buckingham. Placement down. The kick is up, and it's good. And Emporia State leads it now with 4:40 to play in the first half, 28-20. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet Football on Mix 104.9.
Emporia State University. All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus. Around town. All around. You're gonna love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit. We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU.
Mix 104.9. KFFX, Emporia.
Here's the kick in the middle of the field, and it'll bounce into the end zone, and the Bulldogs will get the ball at the 25-yard line. But a 64-yard scoring strike on the pass from Braxton Marstall to Lewis Daly. He's also thrown a 60-yard scoring pass to Morris Williams. He has thrown for 282 yards and 3 touchdowns here in the first half. 4:40 yet to go in this first half of play as the Bulldogs of Minnesota Duluth will take over the football 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll send twin receivers off to the right, single receiver to the left. Bauer out of the shotgun will bring Bofferding in motion. He handoff straight ahead to Wallace. Wallace maybe up to the 27-yard line. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, and that last touchdown pass, they blitzed that safety again, guys. And the time before, remember, that was a sack and a loss big time for Emporia State. But this time, Braxton got that football away because the safety was nudged briefly. So a good job on the pickup. So the Hornets burned the blitz.
And they lead it 28-20. 4:09 to go. Second down. 6 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Looking to throw Bauer far flat. Pass caught for a first down and then some. And then being shoved out of bounds after making the catch will be James Connor. He's a junior out of Cottage Grove, Wisconsin. But it moves the ball out to the Minnesota Duluth 42-yard line.
Yeah, simple shallow crossing route right there. Off the play action fake, those are kind of been a fit for the defense to cover this season. So right there, was able to give the first down to the offense.
On the option, the toss back goes to Wallace or Walker. Walker across the 45, and finally Josh Montegudo makes the tackle, but not until he carries it up to the 48-yard line for a gain of 5 or 6, making it second down and 4 for the Bulldogs. Down to 3:17 to go first half, 28-20, Emporia State with a lead. 3 to the left, tight end to the right, tight end also in the slot. In the backfield is Bo Bofferding with quarterback Drew Bauer. Bauer looking to throw, has time, now being flushed from the pocket. He's going to run the ball. He'll have the first down. Gets upended by A.J. West, but not until he picks up the first down, and they'll finally mark him stopped at the Emporia State 46-yard line. Hornet Football brought to you by Farm and Home Real Estate. Make your dream of owning your own home reality. Call the professionals at Farm and Home Real Estate, in downtown Emporia at 342-0022. First and 10 for Duluth from the Emporia State 46-yard line. Darren Walker in the backfield with Bauer out of the shotgun. Hornet showing blitz. Bauer throws it far flat. Pass is going to be caught. And still on his feet is Bofferding. And he finally gets upended at the Emporia State 39-yard line, maybe to the 38, depending on where they stop. And Bo Bofferding, all-conference performer in the Northern Suns Northern Division at 3 positions, showing why there after making the catch. He also ran the ball, and he also returns the ball. Second down 3 after a gain of 7. Twin receivers right, single receiver left. Bauer out of the shotgun, looking to throw. Here comes the blitz. He dumps it short. It's intercepted! He threw it right into the hands of Cole Shanky, his 7th interception of the season. The pressure came up the middle, and it was the pressure on the quarterback. He tried to throw a screen, and he threw it right to Cole Shanky.
You know, they burned him the last time they tried to run that middle screen there, and I think they saw it coming this time. Cole read it perfectly, stepped in front of the running back there, and was able to get the interception. What looked like a promising drive from Minnesota Duluth was quickly snuffed out by the defense, and now it's time for the offense to go in with 1 minute and 44 seconds left with either a quick score or a field goal.
Let's go down to Ron Thomas real quick in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, Cole was on his knees when he caught that football, Greg, because, boy, he wanted to get up and run pretty bad because we know when he's intercepted before, he likes to get out there and giddy up.
First and 10 for Emporia State from their own 38-yard line. Braxton to throw, completes the pass, making the catch at the 42-yard line. Justin Brown making the tackle from his cornerback spot. Mitchell Johnson Martin. Gain of 5 on the play, makes it 2nd and 5 for Emporia State. Emporia State does have all 3 of their timeouts left. They'll have the ball to start the second half, by the way. Braxton to throw. Here comes the blitz, steps up, and he's going to go down. Back at the 35-yard line. And Emporia State will take a timeout here with 1 minute 12 to go. And a loss back to the 30. They'll mark him down at the 34 or 36-yard line. We'll make it 3rd down and 12. And apparently players and teams, they have to meet at the numbers during the postseason. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, Braxton did not see that coming whatsoever. Braxton not aware that the pressure was coming from behind him, and he was fortunate to hang on the football. Anytime that, your blind side is taken, boy, you are fortunate if you can hang on to that football. And I think pretty lucky for the Hornets to have Braxton be able to hang on.
Sideline updates brought to you by John North Ford, Lincoln Nissan, sales parts and service since 1963. And, one thing Emporia State has had an issue with at times during the season is giving up the sack. But the thing is, if you're going to give up the sack, at least you don't want to turn the ball over in the process. And Emporia State right now +1 in the giveaway takeaway of this football game.
Yeah, and that last play, that was initially just a bad read there by the left tackle. I think anytime you can tell when an outside linebacker is coming is that you have to look at the safeties right there. The safety was rolled over to that side, and he was rolled down. So that gives you a key indication that that guy is coming off the edge.
On 3rd down, Braxton out of the shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and wideouts. Has time, steps up in the pocket. He throws the ball down the field. He's got Williams, and he goes down, does Mo Williams. He had a step on the defender, and if he makes the catch, it's a big play. And we have a penalty marker on the play. Back at the 31-yard line. This may be on Emporia State, but we'll have to wait and see. I think it is on Emporia State. It'll be a holding penalty on Emporia State. The penalty will be declined, and that makes it 4th down for Emporia State, as the clock is stopped with 1 minute 7 to go. And Hornets will send on the punt team.
That was just a bad series there by the offense. That was quickly turned around by that sack right there. Just a bad read by that line up front. Have to do a better job of keying those safeties and knowing when those guys are coming off the edge.
Justin Marche to punt the ball away. Gets it away. He gets hit. Who's roughing the kicker? And the Hornets will get the ball back. as Justin Marche kicks it, and the ball goes out of bounds back at the 16, 17-yard line. But the Hornets are going to get the ball back because Justin Marche gets roughed.
Yeah, that was a nice job there by Justin. Give him the Academy Award right there for selling that. You know, he got hit by that guy coming off the edge there, and nice job by Justin selling it and getting those extra yardage.
Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, he sold a little bit, but he took a shot, too. That was actually roughing the kicker. That wasn't a total Academy Award, but let's say he could be nominated maybe. But he did get run into, and, boy, that's if you're a Minnesota Duluth fan or a coach, you're not happy with that because there was no way he was going to get to that, and he did right in front of the referee. Run right into him.
So the Hornets will get the ball. They'll have it at the 49-yard line in Minnesota Duluth. 59 seconds to go in the half. 28-20, Emporia State with a lead. On first down, Braxton Marstall to throw. Now he steps up in the pocket. He's going to run the ball. He tucks it. He slides out of bounds. He'll go out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And a gain of 5 on the play to make it 2nd down and 5. It'll stop the clock as he gets out of bounds, and we have a defensive lineman that's a little slow to get up. And the injured player is Regis Henke, who was an honorable mention all-conference selection at defensive end. As the training staff for Minnesota Duluth comes on to take a look at him. And that'll give us a chance to look at some of the scores in college football. Fourth quarter score, Kansas State leading Baylor 34-21. Oklahoma State leading TCU 31-6. Kansas and Texas will kick off at 2:30. In Division II college football playoff action, Central Missouri, last check, is trailing Harding 28-24. Sioux Falls leading Azusa Pacific there in the third quarter 27-7. Those are the other games in the Super 3 Regional. 2nd down and 5 for Emporia State. Braxton out of the shotgun. Twin receivers left and right. Looks to throw. Here comes the blitz. Far sideline. Pass is going to be caught. Reaching out, making the catch for the first down. Across the way for Emporia State. That'll be Lewis Daly, who is over 100 yards receiving already this afternoon.
Yeah, he's having a big half.
Clock rolling with 45 seconds to go. Emporia State still has 2 timeouts. Braxton looking to throw on first down. Being flushed from the pocket. Throws it down the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Justin Brown. That pass thrown over his head. An incomplete pass will stop the clock with 37 seconds to go in the half.
You know, they did a simple slide protection right there. Number 90 got loose on the defensive line right there. Have to sure up that you're protecting, especially in a slide protection. It's probably one of the easiest type of protections, you know, in football. So have to be able to do it perfectly right there.
3-man front for Minnesota Duluth. Braxton to throw on first down. Throws it. Far sideline. Pass is going to be caught. Is it going to be a rule to completion? Yes, it will. Making a diving catch and going out of bounds will be Lewis Daly. And Emporia State will use their second timeout to stop the clock with 27 seconds to go in the half. Hornets will be facing 3rd down and 3 at the Minnesota Duluth 31-yard line. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Not much of a surprise, but probably 4-down territory. Austin Morton, the Emporia State kickers, you know, really had a great run here the last 4 or 5 weeks. But going into this breeze, that I think might be a little out of his range. The Minnesota Duluth crowd you can hear over. They carried quite a few people here, actually.
Yeah, they wanted to come someplace where it's summer-like.
Well, yeah, they wanted to get out of that 15 inches of snow that they have up there in Duluth right now, that's for sure. But a good crowd here today.
Yes, they brought a good crowd with them, a good student crowd here today as well.
Yeah, we've got a great student crowd here, and we've got a great group in the stands under you, Greg. So good turnout for the Hornets' first ever NCAA playoff game at Welch Stadium.
Good to see it. They'll be a part of this game throughout the afternoon. 3rd down 3 for Emporia State. From the Duluth 31-yard line, Braxton to throw, steps up, throws it, far sideline, pass, caught, first down out at the 15-yard line, Justin Brown. And he has Emporia State in the Lyon County State Bank red zone. Make banking easy. Lyon County State Bank has 3 locations and 13 ATMs, or you can download their mobile app, member FDIC. 25 seconds to go. Emporia State still with 1 timeout. Justin Brown did get out of bounds. Braxton out of the shotgun, with him in the backfield, Landon Nolt. Jalen Lowe, Mitchell Foote to the left, to the right side. Lewis Daly. Braxton being chased. He's going to be sacked as he tries to take off. He gets caught from behind. Making the tackle will be the linebacker, Bo Bates, and Emporia State will use their final timeout.
Right there.
Stop the clock with 18 seconds to go.
Right there, they went with another slide protection right there. Everyone's sliding to the left. That linebacker came through. You have to protect your gap. In slide protection, you have the gap. So if you're sliding left, the gap to your left is your gap. And right there, he came through that gap and was able to not only throw Braxton off, get him out of the pocket, but then was able to make that sack.
So Emporia State facing second down. First down stick is at the 4-yard line, and the ball is spotted back at the 18-yard line, so it's 2nd and 14. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, no, first down's going to come into play here, Greg, with only 18 seconds left and no timeouts now left for Emporia State. If they do get stopped, they're going to have to hurry up and try to spike it to kill the clock and then maybe get a field goal. But I think, obviously, Emporia State looking end zone right now.
As Lewis Daly, Justin Brown wide to the right side. Jalen Lowe along with Mitchell Foote to the left.
Those 2 inside guys are going to be huge. Watch the run pass read right here.
Braxton to throw to the end zone. The pass is overthrown, intended for Justin Brown. Braxton gets hit as he threw the ball. It stops the clock with 13 seconds. Brings up
Greg,
3rd down for Emporia State. Let's go back down to Ron Thomas.
Yeah, and both those Emporia State receivers had a step on the defenders, Greg. If it would have been a perfect pass, it could have been 6. But you're right, Braxton was under some duress.
So it was an incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 13 seconds. Hornets facing 3rd and 14. Braxton to throw to the end zone. The pass is going to be almost caught by Jalen Lowe as he had a bobble and couldn't reel it in. It's an incomplete pass. He had man-for-man coverage in the corner of the end zone, and he almost was able to tip it to himself, but could not come up with the tip. And that brings up 4th down for Emporia State with 8 seconds on the clock, and the Hornets will send on the field goal team. This will be Austin Morton coming on the field, and this will be about a 35-yard field goal try, pretty much straight on into a breeze. He did kick a 49-yard field goal a week ago at Washburn. Reed Buckingham snaps it back, a little high, pulled down by Braxton Marstall. The kick is on the way, and the kick, it is no good. He missed it. Must have missed it a little bit to the left. He had the distance, just didn't have the accuracy. And Minnesota Duluth will hold on, and they have 5 seconds on the clock here in the first half. One of the few misses. That's only the 7th miss of the season. Austin now 13 of 20, or 7th miss, 13 of 20 from field goals this season. He is now 45 of 60 for his career, and Minnesota Duluth will take a knee, and that will bring it in to the first half of action. 30 minutes in the books, and Emporia State leads at 28-20 over Minnesota Duluth as they both get set to head to the locker room. And as they get set to head to the locker room, we'll catch up with Coach Garen Higgins. Our halftime interview with Coach Higgins brought to you by Plumbing by Spellman, located at 820 Commercial in downtown Emporia. For all of your residential and commercial plumbing needs, stop by Plumbing by Spellman. And as soon as Ron Thomas catches up with Coach Garen Higgins, we'll send it down to Ron here in just a few moments as the Hornets lead it 28-20 over the Bulldogs of Minnesota Duluth. As Ron Thomas looking to see if he can't track down Coach Higgins, who's okay. Well, let's go down to Ron Thomas as he visits with Coach Higgins.
All right, Coach, 28-20 lead at halftime. Your thoughts on your team's play here first half?
Well, I think we played really well. I think, defensively we were playing a real good offense. We knew that coming into it. But I do think we've settled down here in the second quarter and played a lot better defensively. And, offensively we feel pretty good about what we're doing. We just got to protect our quarterback a little bit. We got to get our protections lined out. And, they're trying to blitz us, but at the same time, that plays right into our hands because I don't think they can cover our guys.
I think you proved that. Boy, some big plays about here in the first half.
Yeah, we did. We just felt like that we could get, after we knew coming in that we'd be able to get over the top of them. Then, of course, once we did it in the first quarter, then, hey, might as well keep going to the well, huh?
Looks like they've basically their passing game is what's causing you some problems right now.
Well, that quarterback's a good, you got a 4-year starter back there who's got a rocket arm like he's got. Sometimes you're going to have those drives, we're not going to we just got to slow them down.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Coach Garen Higgins, guys. Yeah, the quarterback, they knew he was good coming in, so he's going to not lay down. He's going to give it his best shot. And obviously, he's got some talent.
That he does. Our halftime interview with Coach Garen Higgins brought to you by Plumbing by Spellman at 821 Commercial. For all of your residential and commercial plumbing needs, it's Plumbing by Spellman. 28-20 is our halftime score. Emporia State with a lead. We'll be back with our Longmont Auto Plaza halftime show right after this timeout. This is Hornet Football.
At Emporia State University, you can investigate your interests, discover your dreams, and pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit. Emporia State University. All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus. Around town. All around. You're gonna love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Dylan Moore with the kicking return. Watch it at the hole. Watch it. There you go. Nice tackle.
For that touchdown by Austin Norton is good. Kick rolls out of bounds.
Right there, just a little off. So it's a nice job by Trey, forcing the third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8 for Minnesota Duluth from their own 37-yard line. 3 wide outs to the right, 2 to the left. Out of the shotgun, Bauer pumps. Now he throws the ball down the field, and the pass is going to be caught for what? A first down at the Emporia State 38-yard line. Nice job by Jason Bolts, as he was able to drag his toe across the 38-yard line, and a first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was a nice throw there by the quarterback, Drew Bauer there. Kind of fitted in between A.J. and the free safety, Gary Woods right there. Simple out route, or a corner route right there. Just a nice pass there for the first down.
10:05 to go, third quarter, 42-20, Emporia State with a lead. Running play, or keeping the ball, and an option back goes to Bofferding, and Bofferding down the sideline across the 30, and they're going to mark him down at the 28-yard line of Emporia State, and that'll be close to a first down for Minnesota Duluth. Might be just the length of a football away, so it'll bring up second down in inches for Minnesota Duluth.
Now they kind of wide motion that guy, the receiver there, for the option right there. They set it up earlier in the first half, and then they came back to it for the option for a 9-yard gain.
Second down in inches. Receiver in motion, this time to the opposite side. Running play straight ahead. That'll be Darren Walker. Walker carries it down to the 26-yard line. That'll be a first down, and a first down for Minnesota Duluth. Hornets scoring with their first drive of the second half, then getting an interception and scoring, and they've scored twice here already in the third quarter. First and 10 for Minnesota Duluth from the Emporia State 26-yard line. Play action for Bauer. Has time. Now he's being flushed from the pocket. He's going to tuck the ball, and he's going to get hit for a loss on the play. Making the tackle for Emporia State, Deandre Glover. As that pocket collapsed around Bauer, and he couldn't find anybody to throw it to, a loss of 1.
Yeah, that was a nice job there by those guys up front. He initially had number 13, the wide receiver. He was open down there on the 10-yard line. And if only the protection would have stayed up, he could have hit that for a big gain there. But credit those guys up front getting the protection, and Deandre Glover spinning off his tackle and getting that sack or a tackle for a loss.
On second down, Bauer looking to throw, has time. Here comes the pressure, far sideline. Pass is going to be caught, and making the catch at the 18-yard line, and then being ushered out of bounds will be the tight end, Kenyon Phillips.
They're playing zone in the back end right there. And the tight end did a great job of finding the hole in the zone and set there and waited for the ball to be thrown to him.
Makes it 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs from the Emporia State 18-yard line. Twins to the right. Tight end in the slot to the left. Comes in motion to the right. On the quarterback keeper, Bauer gets hit. He's not going to get the first down. Around the ankles, Logan Thompson for Emporia State. Also in on the play defensively, Deandre Glover.
DeAndre, who's had a good season so far, is maintaining. He stayed home right there, and along with Logan Thompson, forced the 4th down.
It'll be 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs from the 17-yard line of Emporia State. Twins to the left, double tights. On a running play action to throw. Bauer throws a little screen to the far sideline. The pass is going to be caught and going out of bounds after making the catch. James Conner, he'll have the first down out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
No, he was just lost in all that motion right there. He was able to get open. Just a guy trailing him right 2 steps behind him right there. Could have just stayed up there, stayed man for man right there. Could have forced the 4th down, gave the ball back to your offense.
First down and 10 from the 8. First and goal from the 8 for the Bulldogs. Down to 6:52 to play, 3rd quarter. Running play, this time to the left. Looking for a seam and down to the 1-yard line. Carrying the ball, Jason Bolts. As around his ankles, Logan Thompson. To make sure he doesn't carry it across the goal line. His head broke the plane, but the ball did not. As Emporia State brings in some fresh guys up front.
They tried to... they like those little fly sweeps right there, and that's what they did. Hit that fly sweep, try and get the outside there. Nice recovery by the defense there. Now you got a big goal line stance right now.
Bauer under center, out of the I formation. Hand off to the fullback straight ahead, and they get a great push into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota Duluth. As the Bulldogs get their first touchdown of the second half, as they put together a nice drive and get a big 4th down conversion and able to capitalize. On to attach the extra point, Tyler McLaughlin. That makes it 42-26 Emporia State. He'll be kicking out of the hold of Drew Bauer. Snap is back. It's bobbled. It's loose on the turf. And it's picked up. No. And it's still loose on the turf. And finally, Emporia State covers it. A bad snap on the extra point attempt, and the extra point attempt no good. 42-26 Emporia State. 6:13 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Hornet football brought to you by McKenzie Pest Control. Pest free the best it can be. Your authorized firm for the Centricon Colony Elimination System. Call them at 342-4222. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU. At Emporia State University, you can. Investigate your interests.
Are you a high school student?
Discover your dreams.
Many college choices? At Emporia State University,
and pursue your passions.
In your higher education. We have over 65
The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Tyler McLaughlin to kick it off for UMD. Deep for the Hornets. Jay Mathis,
KFFX Emporia, today's best hits. Mix 104.9.
Kickoff return by Dylan Lohr out to the 24-yard line, and that's where Emporia State will have the ball to start this drive. They lead at 42-26 with 6:07 to play in the 3rd quarter. Emporia State's first 2 possessions ended up in scores. Let's see what kind of drive the Hornets can put together here. Landon Alt in at running back. Justin Brown wide to the right side, to the left side. Braxton Marstall as Jalen Lowe will take the snap. Handoff to Landon Nolt. Landon will pick up a couple of yards. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in the backfield, but he was able to squirt free and pick up a yard up to the 25-yard line. He lost a shoe. He'll leave and be replaced by Antonio Brown.
Yeah, penetration that play killed that right now. Number 32, the DN read it perfectly right there, or the outside linebacker, he read it perfectly right there and was able to come up and slow Landon down.
Jalen Lowe and Anthony Buffalo meet wide to the left. Single receiver to the right, Braxton Marshall to throw. Has time, sets up over the middle, passes thrown behind his intended receiver, Anthony Buffalo meet. He probably threw it a little sooner than he wanted to. And Emporia State may have gotten away with a hold on that play as well. But an incomplete pass makes it 3rd down and 9 for Emporia State with the ball at their own 20, in between the 25 and the 26-yard line.
3rd and 8 right now. Those 5 guys up front has to be able to protect the quarterback, especially if they send pressure.
And it looks like a safety blitz is coming. Now, here he comes. Hornets pick it up. Braxton to throw down the far sideline. Pass is caught! What a great catch! Across the sideline. Making the catch, Lewis Daly. Justin Brown, excuse me. As he makes the catch and goes down at the Minnesota Duluth 46-yard line.
You know, that was nice coverage there by the defensive back, but Justin Brown, who is big and he's physical, he's able to get that separation just enough what he needed to get the first down.
1st and 10 for Emporia State. Braxton near sideline. Pass caught by Jalen Lowe. Sidesteps a couple of would-be defenders and spins down to the 42-yard line. Gain on the play, we'll call it 4 yards, makes it 2nd down and 6. Ball spotted at the Minnesota Duluth 43-yard line. Braxton under center, takes a snap, little quick swing pass out to the far flat. It's going to be caught by Jordan Reed, and Jordan gets hit as soon as he makes the catches. The defense was waiting on him, coming up to make the hit from his cornerback spot. Mitchell Johnson Martin, and it brings up 3rd down for Emporia State.
Yeah, not a bad call right there. The defense was backed off, but just poor blocking by your 2 receivers out there. I think it was number Trenton Ball and Antonio Brown, who was out there. You know, just poor blocking right there. Missed the block and was able to get tackled in the backfield.
Antonio Brown goes in motion off to the left side. Braxton to throw on 3rd down. Pass is going to be dropped. Incomplete, unable to reel it in was Justin Brown, and it brings up 4th down for Emporia State, as they will be facing 4th and 8 from the Minnesota Duluth 44-yard line. And on comes the Emporia State punt team.
You know, the only thing I see that's missing in Braxton's arsenal is that pump fake. I think if he would have pumped the ball right there to Justin right there and could have thrown it to Jordan Reed, who was open down on the field there, could have had another touchdown.
High snap. Justin Marche punts it away. It'll take a Hornet bounce inside the 10-yard line, and it'll be down at the 8. So Justin Marche, who came in averaging 40 yards per punt, he had 4 touchbacks, 60 punts of 50 or more, and 11 inside the 20, and here's one that's inside the 20. As Minnesota Duluth will have the ball, 1st and 10 to start this drive. They'll mark it at the 12. 3:53 to play here in the 3rd quarter, 42-26. Emporia State with a lead. Hornet football brought to you by Bunge North America, enhancing lives by improving the global agribusiness and food production chain. On 1st down, play action. Bauer looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. He throws the ball down the field, and it's going to be out of bounds. Overshoots his intended receiver, who was Bo Bofferdine, and he was in front of the coverage provided by Marcus Houghton, but it's an incomplete pass, making it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Colin Fricke coming off the right side there kind of sped up the timing that the quarterback kind of had to throw it. First he was moving to his right there, but the quarterback threw it faster than he wanted to.
Twin receivers out to the right, single receiver to the left. Duluth moving from left to right as we view it. Back to pass, Bauer. Throws it far sideline. The pass is going to be, is it caught? Yes, nice job. Who made the catch across the way with some great coverage from Trey Dickerson. That's Jason Baltz. He's been nails all afternoon long for Minnesota Duluth.
You know, Trey had good coverage on that play, and there's really nothing you can do right there. That was just a well-executed ball thrown by the quarterback, and the receiver was able to get a little separation and get that catch there to go for 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs from their own 21-yard line. Running play, handoff to Walker. Walker will get the first down as he carries it up to the 24-yard line. They'll move the chains. Clock will continue to run once they set the chains. 3:05 to play 3rd quarter. 42-26 Emporia State. And those 2 scores to start off the 3rd quarter really huge right now. That's the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, you gotta, Minnesota Duluth, they're being a pro-style offense. They're not up-tempo in nature right there. They're methodical, and that's going to play into Emporia State's hands.
Here's a running play. Handoff goes to Walker. Walker works his way across the 25 up to the 27-yard line. Seemed to maybe be a little confusion on the Hornet defense that time on maybe who had the ball and where the ball was at.
They do those little tricky handoffs in the backfield with the quarterback. He's really good at doing them, but I think they tried to go with the fly sweep again there. That's kind of one of their bread and butter plays.
Gain of 3 on the play makes it 2nd and 7. Bauer out of the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, sets up, he throws it far sideline. The pass is going to be caught by Baltz, and Baltz will get the first down as he carries it across the 35 up to the 36-yard line.
Another play of good coverage there by Trey Dickerson, number 42 there. They ran the curl route again there, and Trey was with him step for step right there. Just another good play by the receiver there, and then eluding the tackles and getting extra yards after the catch.
1st and 10 for Minnesota Duluth from their own. And on the quarterback keeper, that's Bauer, and Bauer powers his way for a first down after a gain of 10 as he carries it across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. That time he just let his offensive line lead the way.
Emporia State on offense, they're good at setting up plays, and so is Minnesota Duluth right there. They did that little fly action there with the receiver there hooping around the line of scrimmage there for the option. The quarterback just kept it, faked the pitch, and he kept it there for the first down.
On first down, another draw play, handoff to Walker straight ahead. He has a nice little hole. He doesn't go down the first time, and he'll get the first down as he spun over the top of a defender and finally gets stopped at the Emporia State 42-yard line.
That kind of reminded me of the 2010 National Championship game with Auburn and Oregon, where Michael Dyer right there rolled over the back of the defender and stayed on his feet there. Unfortunately, that one's for a touchdown, but this one wasn't. So nice job by they're not being confused and getting him on the ground.
On first down, Bauer works out of the shotgun. Twin receivers off to the right, tight end to the left in the slot. Another running play, no keeping the ball. This will be Bauer. He gets hit. He'll gain maybe a yard, getting him around the ankles and making sure he doesn't take off. Josh Montagudo from his linebacking spot.
That was a nice job by Josh, reading it with very quick reaction time. But another nice job by Eddie Vinson there, getting the penetration there, forcing him to go out and leading him right into Josh.
23 seconds to go in the quarter. 42-26 Emporia State. Duluth has the ball, 2nd down and 9 from the Emporia State 41-yard line. Bauer, the quarterback, sends twin receivers left, single receiver right, back to pass. Bauer has time. Now here comes the pressure. He's flush from the pocket, looking for some running room, and now he goes down. Donovan Walker making the tackle for a loss. Back of the 45-yard line, a loss of 4, and that'll bring it in to the 3rd quarter of play. We go to the final 15 minutes of this ball game. Emporia State leading 42-26. Hornet football brought to you by Evco Wholesale Foods, supplying food to the Midwest for over 100 years. Better people, better products, better value. Evco. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
Whether you want a fuel-efficient Toyota, a rugged Jeep, or a rugged
Emporia State
Ram,
University.
Clip-Boyer Autoplex. They've also
All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus,
Auto Bed services all makes and models
Around town.
Service department. They're open 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and 8 a.m.
All
to 9
around.
p.m. on Saturday.
You're going to love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Are you a high school
We take
student
academics to
trying
the next
leap
level,
into the many
so you can take you to the next
At
level.
Emporia State
Biology,
University, we know
nursing,
you have a lot of choices
pre-med,
in your
pre-law,
career.
pre-teaching.
We have over
That's not a
65
thing.
majors,
Teaching,
minors,
business,
content
computer
creation
science,
programs,
social media,
along with more
art,
than 130
theater,
student owners.
music, sport leadership,
Couple that
coaching,
with a vibrant,
psychology,
active downtown
sociology.
Emporia
Whatever
State
your
is
interest
the
today
place.
or tomorrow,
Check
we
us
got
out
it.
at
Take yourself to the next
IamHornet.com
level.
and schedule a
ESU.
campus visit today.
Today's best hits. Mix 104.9. KFFX. Emporia.
42-26 Emporia State with the lead as we go to the fourth quarter. 3rd and 13 for Minnesota Duluth. Back to pass. Bauer throws it to the near sideline. Pass incomplete, intended for Darren Walker. The pass was thrown over his head, and it brings up 4th down for the Bulldogs. And they'll send on the punt team.
Those 4 guys up front getting big-time pressure on the quarterback. He had pressure in his face, couldn't necessarily see where that running back was, and threw it over his head.
Jalen Lowe deep to receive the punt for Emporia State as Cameron Hausman stands back at his own 44-yard line to punt the ball away. Here's the low snap, gets it away, hangs it high in the air. It'll take a Hornet bounce and go into the end zone. And the Hornets will get the ball at the 20-yard line.
Hey, that was a nice job by Jalen Lowe right there. He shifted over to his right, which brought those guys over there and kind of forced the touchback right there. Let the ball roll into the end zone. He brought those guys to him. So that was a nice job by him. You know, instead of trying to catch it at the 10, now they're getting it at the 20.
So the Hornets take over at their own 20-yard line, leading 42-26. They are now moving from north to south, or from left to right. The wind is kind of at their back. It's a light breeze right now. Looks like maybe a crossing breeze. Braxton out of the shotgun, takes the snap, running play. Landon Nolt straight ahead, gain of 6. So he rolls up to the 26-yard line, making the tackle from his linebacking spot, Bo Bates. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, Mitchell Foot not in right now. He wasn't returning the punt either. I'll let you get the play in, Greg.
On a running play, handoff. Landon Nolt, big running play. 40, 45, and he's still on his feet and goes down to the 48-yard line. He almost broke it. But a big running play for Landon Nolt, and the Hornets are near midfield. Let's go back down to Ron Thomas.
Yeah, Mitchell Foot, the series before, was back on the sidelines after the touchdown, getting both of his calves stretched, and he was walking kind of gingerly, so we'll see if we get Mitchell Foot back in the game, guys.
Sideline updates brought to you by John North Ford, Lincoln Nissan Sales Parts and Service. Braxton Marstall, quarterback keeper. He's across the 40 and slides and goes down at the 38-yard line. Make him the 39-yard line, and another first down for Emporia State. As they're starting to gash the Bulldogs with the running game.
You know, they did it by passing so much, you know. Like we said earlier, they use the pass to open the run right now, and it's in a key time.
Fake handoff, swing pass out to Buffalo Meat. Anthony makes the catch across the 30 and down to the 26-yard line. And a gain on the play of 14 yards. And we have an injured Bulldog. Clock stopped with 13:50 to play in this NCAA Division II first-round playoff game. Landon Nolt will check in, replacing Antonio Brown. Also checking in for Emporia State will be Trent Ball, replacing Reese Richards. As the Hornets have it, 1st and 10 at the Minnesota Duluth 26-yard line. Braxton out of the shotgun, with him in the backfield, Landon Nolt. Now they look to the sideline for the play. Braxton takes the snap. Hands off, Landon Nolt. Nice run right off the right side of the line of scrimmage, across the 25 to the 20, down to the 17-yard line, and the Hornets are now in the Lyon County State Bank red zone. Bank anywhere with Lyon County State Bank's mobile app. Transfer funds, deposit checks without stepping foot in the bank. Member FDIC. 2nd down and 2. Handoff, Landon Knoll up the left side. He'll have the first down as he carries it across the 15 down to the 12-yard line. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, it's like the Hornet offensive line been landing body shots, and kind of starting to, get this defense wore out a little bit because Landon Knowles had some big runs here in the second half.
That he has. 1st and 10 for Emporia State from the Bulldog 12-yard line. High snap. Handoff, Landon Knoll up the left side. He's at the 5. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Emporia State. Landon Knoll scores from 12 yards out, and the Hornets add 6 more to the board.
Wow, just what a nice job by that offensive line. This whole series, they've ran the ball, and they've kind of manhandled those guys up front. They took it. They're taking it to these guys. They're landing body shots, just like Ron said. They're hitting those body shots time and time again. And now that they're finally starting to wear down, they're starting to break big runs.
On to attach the extra point will be Austin Morton out of the hold of Braxton Marstall. Reese Richards to snap it back. Snap is back, placement down. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good. And Emporia State now leads it 49-26 with 12:49 to play here in the third quarter. Hornet football brought to you by Sears, your local hometown store in Emporia that carries Craftsman, Kenmore, GE, Whirlpool, Sony, Maytag, and much more, all under one roof at 511 Commercial in downtown Emporia. Let's take this time out. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
At Emporia State University, you can investigate your interests, discover your dreams, and pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Black and gold, through and through. Mix 104.9.
12:49 to play in the game. Emporia State leading 49-26 as they get set to kick it off to the Bulldogs of Minnesota Duluth. Here's the approach and the kick from Justin Marche. Hangs it high in the air. It'll be returned from the 4. Up to the 10, the 15, the 20, and upended at the 29-yard line is hustling down the field. Denzel Strong to make the special teams tackle. As the Bulldogs will start this drive 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Well, here in the second half, Emporia State has really flexed their muscles offensively and defensively. 3 wide outs for the Bulldogs off to the left side. They're moving from right to left as we view it, or south to north. Twins to the right. Back to pass. Bauer throws over the middle. Pass is tipped and almost intercepted as Trey Dickerson stepped in front of the intended receiver who looked like he was open. That was Jason Bolts, and Trey Dickerson stepped right in front of it, tipped it up, and didn't get it enough in the air to allow Marcus Houghton to intercept it, but it falls incomplete. Let's go down to Ron Thomas in this John North Ford sideline update.
Yeah, I think Trey's a little upset with himself there because if he had that, he probably could have taken it all the way. He did have 2 hands on it, but still, nonetheless, good defense.
2-yard rule. To kick it off for the Hornets. Deep to receive for UMD. Both starting at Jason Ball. Justin Marche to kick it off for the Hornets. He's turning for UMD. Both opening and Jason Ball. No return on kick as it goes through the end.
Jalen Lowe looking to the sideline for the play call. Takes the snap, play action. He's going to run the ball himself. Gets some blocking down the field, and he'll go out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Penalty marker comes out late.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know where that one. There wasn't anybody blocking in that area.
Well, they might
the only one that was blocking in that area is Brent Davenport, and it looked like he was doing a good job and had good position, and they're going to call holding on him.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That was his hands were inside, and he finished it with a pancake at the end. It's a tough call right there.
So they'll mark off the penalty from the point of the infraction, which was at the 35-yard line. It'll be second down over again. And it'll be second down and 15. Twins off to the left side, single receiver to the right side. Antonio Brown in the backfield with Jalen Lowe. Jalen takes the snap. Running play, Antonio Brown spins off of one defender, hits another one, then goes down after a gain of 4, and it'll bring up third down and 11 for the Hornets. Keeping the clock rolling, though, 5:52 to go. Emporia State leading 59-26. Anthony Buffalo Meat will check into the lineup. Getting off the field, Trenton Ball. Jalen throws a little screen pass near side, caught by Antonio Brown, sidesteps one defender and carries it up to the 35-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6, but it brings up 4th and 5 for Emporia State, and they'll most likely send the punt team on.
You know, when you're up big, you're getting, guys that normally don't play. They're getting some playing time, and especially in a playoff game. It's huge for these guys. He had 5 new guys up front, and they're getting that valuable experience in a playoff game, and it's going to be huge for this program.
Deep to receive the punt for Minnesota Duluth will be Jason Bolts. Justin Marche, high snap, pulls it down, kicks it away. It's an end-over-end kick. It'll take a Hornet bounce inside the 30-yard line to the 25 and be down at the 24. And that's where Minnesota Duluth will take over the football with 4:42 to play and Emporia State leading 59-26. Hornet football brought to you by Farm and Home Real Estate. Make your dream of owning your home a reality. Call the professionals at Farm and Home Real Estate in downtown Emporia at 342-0022. Emporia State, 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery, and they've taken advantage of all of them. On first down, back to pass is Bauer. Bauer throws a dart downfield, and it's caught at the Minnesota Duluth 48-yard line.
Yeah, caught him in the zone right there. They were playing some soft zone in the defensive back end, and the receiver just sat in there, and the quarterback delivered a strike.
On first down from their own 48-yard line, Bauer out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, sets up. Now he's going to run the ball. He's going to be chased down and knocked down, and making the tackle will be Curtis Shorts. He was playing I Spy, and he spied him, and he made the tackle for a loss on the play. Back at the 46-yard line, making it second down and 12. 3 wide outs to the left, 2 to the right for Bauer on second and 12. Takes the snap, looks to throw, has time, sets up over the middle. Pass is going to be dropped. Tried to reach out and reel it in as he was running a crossing route. He was open. He had the defense behind him. Bo Bofferding couldn't reel it in. And an incomplete pass makes it third and 12. Stop the clock with 3:52 to play in the game. 59-26 Emporia State. Hornets are 3 minutes, 52 seconds away from picking up their third playoff victory and win their first round game for the second year in a row. Looking to throw, Bauer gets hit as he throws the ball. It's a duck. Putting the pressure on him again, Curtis Shorts, as he hit him as the ball was thrown, and the duck got shot out of the air, and it brings up fourth down for the Bulldogs. Ball spotted at the Minnesota Duluth 46-yard line. 3 wide outs. Wide to the left, 2 to the right. On 4th down, Bauer to throw. Has time, steps up in the pocket. He's going deep. He throws this one up for grabs, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver down the near sideline was Jason Bolts, and he had coverage provided by Dylan Lorne. Dylan, don't feel bad about not picking off that pass. Your team's going to get better field position because of it. Stops the clock with 3:36 to go. The Hornets will be advancing to the second round of the NCAA Division II Playoffs. And they will be facing the defending national champions next Saturday afternoon in Maryville, Missouri. A team that they opened the season with. Somebody will end their season against the same team they opened up the season with next Saturday. Jalen Lowe, the quarterback, works out of the shotgun. Play action. He's going deep downfield. Puts it up for grabs, and the pass is going to be broken up. Intended down the near sideline for Jordan Reed, but defensive coverage provided that time by Billy Atkins, the free safety, and he's the one that almost came up with an interception.
No, Emporia State tried to catch him sleeping right there, but Minnesota Duluth had double coverage right there on Jordan. Right there to prevent the big gain.
Nick Oliver, Carson Profit, Anthony Buffalo meet wide to the right side. Quarterback keeper. Jalen Lowe has some room. 35-30 and gets out of bounds at the 27-yard line. And that will pretty much give Emporia State all they needed here. As the clock will continue to roll with 3:20 to go. 1st and 10 for Emporia State from the 27 of Minnesota Duluth. Oh, there was a mistake. Somebody went the wrong way as Denzel Strong was on the right side and Jalen Lowe turned to his left, and there was nobody there to hand the ball off to, and he paid the price. As he got leveled back at the 32-yard line, that'll be a loss of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 15. All it does is keep the clock rolling.
You know, that's what happens when you have, guys that don't normally play. We seen Jalen all over the field, and, just a mistake there by Jalen.
Running play, handoff straight ahead. Denzel Strong across the 30 down to the 28-yard line. Gets back to where it's 3rd and 10 for Emporia State. Clock rolling, 2:21 to play. At halftime, Emporia State led 28-20. Here in the second half, it's been an impressive second half for Emporia State. 31-6, they've outscored the Bulldogs. Play clock down to 4. On 3rd down, Jalen takes the snap, throws it to the end zone. The pass is going to be caught. Ball comes free. Is coming down with a pass was Carson Profit. Couldn't hang on to it. It's an incomplete pass. Almost. Carson Profit, as he had double coverage that time. It's an incomplete pass, and it brings up 4th down for Emporia State. And they will send on the field goal team with 1:45 to go.
Yeah, Jalen Lowe threw a beauty in the air there and laid it right in between 2 defenders there. Just Carson has to come down with that ball.
This will be a 44-yard attempt from the near hash for Austin Morton. Snap is back, placement down, the field goal try is up, and the field goal try is no good. He missed it to the left. And Minnesota Duluth will get the ball with 1:41 to play. And Emporia State leading 59-26. We hope to get a couple players in to talk, and then we need to hustle down to White Auditorium for some basketball tonight, as both the Emporia State Lady Hornets and Hornets will be hosting Kansas Christian College. Game times 5:30 and 7:30. Hope to see you there for those games. Going under center will be Bauer. Running play, near side. Handoff goes to Walker, and Walker gets ridden down and stopped after a 1-yard gain. Good pursuit from Roscoe Gatewood and Dylan Lord. Some of the youngsters getting in there. Gatewood, redshirt freshman out of Midwest City, Oklahoma. Dylan Lord, redshirt freshman out of Midwest City, Oklahoma. Down to 1:12 to go. Bauer under center. Single receivers left and right. Running play straight ahead to Walker. Walker gets a nice push from his offensive line, gets stopped at the 32-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4. And they might have to run one more play for this game to be over with. As Emporia State will be advancing to the second round for the second year in a row. Down to 36 seconds to go. New quarterback in there. Ribacek, the new quarterback. Redshirt freshman. He hands it off straight ahead. Handoff goes to Walker, and Walker, he's going to have the first down as he carries the ball across the 37 up to the 38, and we're down to 18 seconds to go. And Emporia State's Hornet football team will win the first time they've hosted a playoff game at Welch Stadium. They will need to run one more play. Nope, they'll start the clock now, and they won't have to run a play, as that's going to be the ball game. Our final score this afternoon will be Emporia State 59, Minnesota Duluth 26, as the Emporia State Hornets win at home this afternoon. An impressive second half of football as they outscored Duluth 31-6 in the second half, leading 28-20 at halftime. And that is our ball game this afternoon.